Hey Bladers, welcome back to another Beyblade Burst unboxing video. We got the B139 Wizard Fafnir RT-RS. We got a nice image on the box, looking really cool. And it does come with a launcher. It is a stamina type bay, that's what this symbol means. This symbol means it's left spinning. This is for the burst system. And it is the Ganchiko system, so the layer is split up into 3 parts. There's the disc, that's the driver, the launcher once again. And the owner is Fumiya Kendo. It's no longer Free De La Hoya. So it's not like a direct evolution to like Guy's Fafnir, it's just a separate Fafnir. But it still continues like the generation. And personally, I like Fumiya, but I am sad to see that Free has kind of been shafted. Alright, the chip is Fafnir. The weight is Sen. The base is Wizard. The disc is Ratchet, so Ratchet, and the driver is Rise. So those are the stats. I'm assuming it's supposed to mean it's like very high in stamina and endurance. That's supposed to like display the disc's ability. That's the launcher, and stuff like that. So let's get this unboxing started. So these are the stickers for the bay. I'm gonna put them all off screen, and this is like a pamphlet to show you like some random combos and like a new release, but Wizard Fafnir isn't really new, so I'm not showing that off. So here are the launcher and ripcord. So the launcher is square shaped, and it's like this yellowish gold color to represent Fafnir, and the ripcord is orange. And unlike for Dragon, it has a circle, so you can just put a finger inside and pull it like that. And of course it's left spin, since Fafnir is a left spinning bay. Here's a closer look at it. So here's the performance tip, or the driver, Rise. So it's orange in color because it's a stamina type tip. It has a little spike, so the bay would just sit in the center and spin for a really long time. It then has this like flat base, which is meant to do many things. So for one thing, it allows the bay to like stand upright, which is better for spin stealing, so the rubber can come into contact with the opponent more, so it can spin steal, because that of course is Fafnir's gimmick. Gives it more LED, so it can like slide against the stadium floor, giving it more extra rotations than it normally would have, which again makes it better for spin stealing. And if it is fast spun and it hits this flat edge, it will speed up like crazy and act like an attack type and kind of perform a counter attack, which in the anime is called the Wizard Blow. So yeah, it's an interesting driver. Not sure how good it is competitively, but since it can stand upright and has nice LED, I assume it's good for stamina. So this is the disc, Ratchet RT. So for some reason the metal piece looks a lot like heavy and has these like 4 squares on it. And then it has this wide frame that you can't take off, it's just attached to the disc. And it has 2 features. So it can freely rotate. Yeah, it can freely rotate. That's better. It can freely rotate clockwise. So when it's facing a left rotating bay, it'll hit the disc like this, and then it'll just freely spin this direction. So it can absorb the blow and just slide off the opponent's bay. But it can't rotate counterclockwise. So if a right spinning bay hits the disc, it won't move. That way it can spin steal better. Because if it was freely spinning both directions, it wouldn't be able to spin steal well at all against a right rotating bay, I mean. So basically, it's meant to use for stamina against a right rotating bay by spin stealing, and for a left rotating bay, it's meant to be like used for defense by sliding off the bay. So it's a pretty nice disc. I like it. And finally, we got the lair, Wizard Fafnir. So I'm not taking it. I don't feel like taking it apart. So it has like 5 dragon heads. You got 2 for the Ganchiko chip. Let's look at that first. Like a nice orange, translucent orange, and then gold dragon heads with red eyes. And they have these like claws that are gripping this green ring in the center, which looks pretty nice. And we got the weight, which is called Sen. So it has 6 hexagons near the edges of the layer, so it's perfectly balanced. Which is great, because it's a stamina type. It is a stamina type. So it has perfect weight distribution. I don't think it's the heaviest weight though. And it's a pretty nice design. It has like these little spikes, and in the center it looks like claws, which is pretty cool. And then you got 3 extra dragon heads on the wizard base. And of course you got these rubber horns, which look like Fs. and got these little rubber pieces right here. So this makes it really good for spin stealing because it has so much rubber. So again, it's like the best Fafnir when it comes to spin stealing, but this acts like a double-edged sword because it's really only useful if it's slow spun. If it's fast spun, it will burst really easily from videos I've seen, even against opposite spin matches. So yeah, you definitely need to slow spun this bay. Those are the teeth, and they don't even look bad. But again, it has so much rubber, and since it doesn't have anything like Judgment Joker where it's that rubber gripper, which increases its burst resistance, it can't handle the own recoil, so it has to be slow spun. Those are the clicks. Yeah, the teeth don't seem too bad, so the rubber really does hold it back if it's fast spun, because the teeth are pretty strong, honestly. But yeah, we got Wizard Fafnir with the center weight, Ratchet Rise. Try to make it stand upright. Yeah, it's standing upright, kind of. So I hope y'all enjoyed this unboxing. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And see y'all next time for more Beyblade Burst unboxings.